The moment you betrayed me, you put Paul here, smack dab in the middle.
Hello and welcome to Movie Trailer Rankings, where we take a closer look at the latest trailers on the internet. Why do we do it? Because we love trailers and we want to know which trailers are best. So we score them, rank them, and put them on leaderboards. We're going to do that this week, starting with the new Bruce Willis actioner called Fortress. So if you want to see where it falls on the leaderboards, stick around and find out. If you want to see more content like this, you can always like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. You'll get notified whenever we make new content. All right, let's watch the trailer.
May I please see your security credentials?
My name's Paul Michaels. I'm here to see my father. What is this place?
Forge Mountain is an invitation-only retreat. For executives in need of a reset.
Hey, Dad? What is that?
It's an emergency alert.
What is this place, Dad? Really?
It's complicated. Get to the fortress.
Oh, this place is some kind of government hideout.
This was originally built as a secret military compound. Who are they?
Frederick Balzari.
That's not possible.
I promise you, General, it is inevitable.
What does he want?
Me.
Robert wiped out Balzari's working capital. It was the pinnacle of an outstanding career. 600 million gone. With the click of a button.
Oh, hello, Robert. No one robs from me. Any last words?
I should have killed you.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Let's end this nonsense.
I'm not leaving without my father.
Go! The moment you betrayed me, you put Paul here, smack dab in the middle.
Stay the hell away from him.
You coming?
Nah, I'm having fun.
All right, so let's jump into reviewing this trailer. If this is something new to you, if you haven't been here before, we have a video that explains our process. You can find that link in the upper right-hand corner of the screen there or in the description below. We're going to start off by covering some critical non-factors, as we call them. These are things that are baggage, more or less, that comes with the movie, but we don't want to let them affect our review, our score of the trailer. First and foremost among the non-factors is going to be that Bruce Willis is in this movie, and so whatever you may or may not think about that, may or may not appreciate about his work, especially his later work here, we're going to try to set that aside and not let that his participation or his performance really affect our score of the trailer. Along with that, it seems there's maybe some poor writing in this trailer, in this movie, and so that's going to come through in the trailer. They have to show the film, but we're going to try to set that aside too, so that it doesn't affect our perception of whether or not this is a good trailer for the movie. And lastly, the costume design seems interesting to me. I don't normally call this out unless it's like a superhero movie or something, but a lot of the costumes that I'm seeing in here remind me of, I don't know, late 1990s video game costumes. And so I'm wondering, maybe the costume designer played a lot of video games in the same arcade I did. I don't know. This costume here, these soldiers look very like out of a video game. What's with the sleeveless look on top of the SWAT uniforms? And he's wearing like a flower on his vest. Wow, that's a classy villain. Okay, maybe that's how you know he's a villain. Nice, good job. Anyway, we're not going to let that affect our perception of the trailer. Okay, let's move on to the scoring. We score on technical, style, music and audio, narrative, and impact. Impact is the marketing piece. The scores are pretty low here. This is a mostly poor effort, highlighted by underwhelming sound design, let's say. The volume of the sound effects fluctuates. The music is bland and in a lot of places not even very audible. I'd describe this cut from a technical standpoint as loose. It could really use some tightening up around the action and the title cards. A lot of tightening up in general, really. The narrative isn't terrible, but it's not doing a lot to establish the main characters in a way that we can relate or care about them. So when the antagonist appears, we don't really have much invested in these characters. When the who appears to be the main protagonist shows up, and then we meet Bruce Willis, all that we know about him is he's his dad, and he's maybe an executive at this retreat. But that's it. So there's not a lot of buy-in from us, asked of us as an audience. And from a marketing standpoint, unfortunately, it takes something that is meant to be action-packed and exciting looking and makes it look kind of boring, which in marketing world, there's no greater sin than that. So we're going to give the trailer for Fortress a 4 out of 10. Okay, let's see where that lands it on this week's, month's, and year's leaderboards. Because this is our first trailer of the week, that's going to put it in the top spot. It probably won't stay there for very long, and it looks like it's not even going to crack the top 10 on the month or the year. But hey, what do you think? Do you think we got it right? Do you think we got it wrong? We want to hear from you. Leave us comments below. Share this video if you like it. Let other people know. We want to start building our community here. So we're excited to have you here and hope you come back. We'll see you next time.